proud to actually fall silent. That was eerie and unacceptable. So let's do differently from there forward.
So do I.
I generally have a different book,
No, that's perfect.
but when I went to the bookshelf, I felt like this was the right one for today. Thanks for affirming the decision. Greetings, family and friends. Here at the Little Lake House, we welcome you, we being me and my wife Jody, who's in the back and helped you park. We welcome you as the family of Brenda and Rachel, the friends who are like family, and of course the family. You are the chosen few. And I would appreciate it if you didn't brag about that tomorrow at the party. But you are the chosen few they've asked to be here to participate, in particular, as witnesses of their marriage today. And many things about the service today will be unconventional. So we're going to begin by welcoming two of my very favorite unofficial Boy Scouts with jazz hands.
We gotta need to come out.
Penny? No, his face is
Look at everybody like, didn't know they were doing upper arm. Oh, come on over.
It's my job, but I can't do it.
Check on the social media. We're good. Gonna fix my train? Oh.
Yes.
It's my job to fix your train, but I can't really get there from here.
Doesn't it take a whole team to function in the world? Very good example of that. Very good. Welcome, Rachel. And welcome, Brenda, to your marriage altar today. It feels like this has been a while coming. It really does. This gathering, these moments, and this promise making that are happening today have been so anticipated by everybody in presence today. Just turn and look at their sparkly eyes real quick. There's so much sparkle out there. That's not in there. So just as we're getting started, I wonder if we could all just take a great big exhale and release our shoulders and just be in the joy of this moment. Brenda, I want you to know that at this point in the original ceremony, I had planned for some other deep breathing and some contemplative meditation, and then I thought about what your energy was going to feel like right now, and I was like, oh, she will definitely get the giggles, and then Rachel will get the giggles, and then you guys will get the giggles, and I will never get things back. So I put aside that ridiculous idea. And I wonder if I might invite everyone to participate in a little game that seems more fitting for this particular couple that we're here to witness today. Are you game? Sure. Okay. So Brenda and I'm going to say by association because I really hope that's true, love a little game called Yes and.
She only knew.
We love the opportunity to just clear some space and have some ideas float around. So I'm going to invite us to settle into this place by playing a little bit of improv, if that's okay. All right, so we're going to play a short round of yes and so I'll start when it's time. And I'm going to start by telling you how I'm feeling at that moment. That's not scripted. I'm really going to tell you whatever comes up for me. So I will say, I am feeling something. And then the next person who joins in the game will say, yes, and I am feeling whatever there is. And then the third person will say, yes and whatever your answer is at the moment. And you don't know that yet because it's at the moment. Don't try to script it. It's going to be just in the moment. It's a little bit dangerous. Does that feel good? Okay, great. So we're doing that. That's great. Friends, there's no right answers. There's no wrong answers. There's also no order. And you don't have to play. You don't have to offer a word. Okay. So we are just quickly all going to take a deep breath. We're going to make an obnoxiously loud exhale to check in with how we're feeling. And like that. We're going to do like that. Whatever you feel like doing. And then I'll start the game. Okay? So let's take that deep breath together. I am feeling so grateful.
Yes.
Yes. And?
I am feeling more grateful.
Yes,
Yes,
and
and?
I'm giddy. I'm so excited.
Yes, and I am relaxed.
No stress.
Yes, and?
I'm ecstatic.
Oh, come on, people.
No pressure.
Yes, and I'm already crying.
Aw. All the spirit we have.
Yes, and I am honored to have you here at the Little Lake House. Brides, Jody and I are so honored that you picked this holy place for your union. As you know, we do feel like it's sacred ground. And I know in a special way, you know that I believe that this spot is especially sacred. We are also honored to share it with all of you. And as I said to a couple of you before, you are truly welcome here anytime. We mean that. I am beyond privileged to be able to officially acknowledge the commitments you're making today and to formalize the relationship you've been nurturing for so many years already. So I don't have any advice for today, although I've been in a committed relationship for decades. But I do want to take the liberty to say a few words. And you'll be glad to know that this happened in the shower.
All her best ideas.
All my best ideas, yeah. Brenda and I, as most of you know, work together at Marshall District Library. And at Marshall District Library, we keep 4 key principles in mind. We keep them at the center of our work. It's in all the things that we do and all the interactions that we have. And those are safety, kindness, efficiency, and show, our favorite. And in thinking about the connection the two of you share and your desire to make your union official, it occurred to me that these principles are also alive and well in each of you and between you. It is clear that you feel safest, the very most truest versions of yourself, when you are in the presence of each other. And so I wish for you this marriage to continue to be a haven of safety. You both exude kindness and acceptance, certainly of each other, but it ripples out beyond you. Again, there's so many sparkles out there. It also ripples when you care for others, which you do in your vocation, and you do it in your families, and you do it in your friend groups. I hope that you will let your marriage be an example of extravagant kindness in the world. Now, when it comes to efficiency, I can think of no better example than your union, which is focused on legally securing rights for those who love and care for each other. Very efficient. It's beautiful, Rachel's desire to share finances and property and the legal things that matter. But it is rivaled only by Brenda's binders, her bulleted lid, the shared documents about everything. Efficiency. And the 4th key, if you don't remember, is show. Oh, I knew this crowd would remember. Little needs to be said about my friends who are wedding each other in their swimsuits. They're asking to be celebrated tomorrow in a way that outshines them by their people. I love the ways that the two of you enjoy quiet daily moments of yarn, of books, of tea, just as much as you enjoy a great reason to wear a costume and to laugh louder than is actually socially acceptable. So, you all should know that our library borrowed those 4 keys of service from little company called Disney. So I'm going to encourage you, my friends, to carry those keys forward because I feel like they've tested them. They seem to be working. So speaking of tried and tested, when I asked the couple if there were any special readings that I should incorporate, as readers, I assumed there would be things to choose from. And it was not at all surprising to me that they provided a special text from a very literary source, with its origins all the ways back in the days of the TikTok. Honestly, though, it's perfect. So if there's a time to lean in, it is to hear this. An excerpt from Hell's Bells, Wedding Bells, by J.C. Lynn. The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives and existences, but this one is regarded as so critical. We acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Why this moment? I promised you. Why this moment? Because despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It is the great unifier. Our one universal truth, that no matter who we are, where we've come from, or what we believe, we know this one thing. Love is what we're doing right. It is in this spirit of love, that I'd like to invite all of you to participate in the ceremony now. So if you brought a piece of fiber, I'm going to ask you to come forward to the altar. Just come on in and make a bit of a semicircle.
Dad, can you bring mine?
Oh, that's what's in your money. I love you.
Well, good thing you're marrying her.
Efficiency.
I was looking down at your pouch at one point and I was like, what does she have in there?
I told her it was her job to make sure they made it out here.
A lot of them are.
Thanks for coming in a little bit closer, everybody. Jody, if you want to come and join me, actually, we're going to add our fibers that we all brought today into what will become a knot of love, because all of you are here for very special reasons, and we're going to put a bit of us together, and Rachel and Brenda will tie that to remember today. I don't know if Brenda will remember this or not, but we were at a library conference a couple years ago, and I feel like I shared this with you. But after the conference, another librarian that I barely knew had come up to me and thanked me for being an elder queer. And nobody had ever called me that one. And I have a lot of feelings about that still. But I share that because apparently, as elder queers,
I don't know. Nobody said that to me.
we are very grateful to be part of your life, to be part of today, and to be with you in whatever way we can continue to be. So, my fiber is the red thread. The opposite.
Mine is the bungee cord because that is my life. Keeps me focused.
Keeps it all together.
That's right.
The red thread is a nod to an old Japanese saying that we all have a red thread connected on our pinkies, and that when you feel the tug of the red thread between you and someone, whether you're in space with them or across space with them, it is our red threads that we're feeling connected, which I really wanted to share because some of you are also placing red threads today. So if you are family, if you are friends, like family, but not actually family, then you may lay your fiber down in the same manner as Jody and I, as a symbol of your commitment to support this couple. No one has to go first.
Well, someone has to go first. Girls will be here forever.
Please keep me in order. order.
You're not supposed to go yet.
Yeah, you were supposed to go yet.
Thanks for paying attention.
Dad's just really distracted, that's all.
I was wondering if I should put Knott's bowl and stuff on the end of this.
Tell Rachel to not untie them.
Have to get her on the camera somehow.
I have one in my hands. It's making it difficult. And then this one is Ken's.
Like that she affirmed.
Yeah.
Period.
To officially acknowledge the joining of your families and the acquisition of yet another sister.
Want one or not?
Which was why I looked your way and not her.
One or not.
Thank you for your fibers. Tom and Barb and Tressa, the ways that you have contributed to the fibers of these beings here today are endless. And I am so grateful for the women that you raised to stand here so firmly in who they are as individuals today. As you gain a new daughter, I invite you to add your fiber as well.
Barb's breaking rules.
Literally one job.
Didn't I buy you that?
Yeah. You can give it back to me if you want.
I'll find you another one. While Brenda and Rachel add their fibers and prepare to say their vows, you may return to your seat.
In case anyone didn't see, it's a Shady Pines retirement home keychain I got my mother once for Christmas that on the back says, "Thank you for being a friend." My mother does not know that this is what the bridal party is entering to tomorrow, is that song.
Really? That's kind of fun.
I don't know what we're doing.
Do you want to wait so we can shred all of them and we'll do it later?
No, I think we'll tie this on afterwards. Oh, Keith changed it. Thank you.
Definitely.
Alright, I'm gonna get it started and then you guys are gonna take it over.
Okay.
We've got him short right here.
Nobody's watching. It's okay.
Listen, this I think is a lot like life, right? We can take the full metaphor of my struggle forward. Fine.
This is gonna be a mess and I love it. Tug of war? 1, 2, 3.
Alright,
You're in
let's see whose side is longer.
Like that's one way to tie a knot.
I guess technically Brenda went, we weren't sure who was reading their vows first, but we knew it would figure itself out. So I think it's Brenda.
It's gonna be that or rock, paper, scissors.
Guess Brenda has composed their vows with approval and edits and proofreading by Rachel. Of course. And so I invite you to share those vows now.
To avoid, in the words of a beloved character, violating the terms of our agreement, I hereby promise to share yummy food by allowing you to take your wife tax of all your favorite foods, especially when pasta, potatoes, and chocolate are involved. Provide you with a never-ending amount of gushing about my super cool nieces and nephews. show off my fantastic feats of achievement in the forms of yarn, sewing, and other miscellaneous crafting that our hearts and minds devise. Listen to you when you rage about idiot doctors who think they are God's gift to nurses when in truth they couldn't get water out of a boot with instructions written on the heel. And to provide tactical cuddles in all of life's best and worst moments to come for both of us. On the brightest of days and darkest of nights, I promise to make you feel seen, safe, and loved for the rest of our days together.
To avoid, in the words of a beloved character, violating the terms of our agreement, I hereby promise to share yummy food by allowing you to take your wife tax of all your favorite foods, especially when pasta, potatoes, and chocolate are involved, provide you with a never-ending amount of gushing about the 3 to 5 books I've read in the past week, show off my fantastic feats of achievement in the forms of yarn, sewing, and other miscellaneous crafting that our hearts and minds devise, listen to you when you provide excruciating details about the developmental milestones being reached by babies, toddlers, and teenagers at your library who I may never even meet, provide tactical cuddles in all of life's best and worst moments for both of us. On the brightest of days and darkest of nights, I promise to make sure you feel safe, seen, and loved for the rest of our days to come.
Having made their wedding pledge to each other in the front of all our witnesses here, I am happy to pronounce you a married couple, and you may now dunk your bride.
She didn't need to dunk Brenda. Brenda dunked Brenda.
It's too much dry hair.
Sinking like 8 inches down. You didn't even go all the way in.
Now, okay, the problem is neither one of you had dunked the bride.
They
The
did it
other
on their
bride.
own terms.
That's right.
I mean, technically they each did dunk a bride.
I want to be the one at the end of the thing going, you need to be on the bride or the bride's side. That would be fun.
That's what I was wondering if you had the glass.
I guess that concludes the formal part of the ceremony. My understanding is there are too many delightful things for us to all eat just today, but we will try. You're welcome to stay and enjoy the lake as long as you like, and it is very possible we'll take the pontoon out. So if you did bring your swimsuit, I only swim off the pontoon.